Birch McPherson is a nice boy because he's going to be a minister someday. Isn't that right, Moody?
That is my calling and my intention. So I have to set a good example early on.
Well, I'm going into politics and get elected to Parliament, so I don't have to be nice.
Cat! Nobody's going to be anything if we're late coming in from recess. Mr. Phillips said we have to be seated by the second bell or we'll be punished.
Has anyone seen Diana? She always meets me at recess.
I saw her sitting underneath the maple tree. I think she was writing something. Oh, look at those boys scampering down from the spruces. Gilbert Blythe climbed the highest one of all. Isn't he irresistible, Anne?
He's handsome enough, but he's much too bold.
Half of the girls are dead gone on him. I bet you are too.
He shows off too much. And he's always tying girls' braids together when they aren't looking. And on his first week back to school, he winked at me. Well, he did.
Come on, we're going to be late.
I'm not dead and gone. I'm Gilbert Blythe, Bessie Wright, and I'm not the only one who isn't.
Hurry, Anne, before the second bell rings.
I'm coming, Ruby. I've just stopped by. Oh, there you are. Diane, I've been looking everywhere for you. Your mother won't let us sit together or play together after school. Recess is the only time when we can visit. Dear Anne, Mother says I'm not to play with you or talk to you, even in school or at recess. Please don't be cross with me because I love you as much as ever. I miss you awfully to tell my secrets to. I made you a bookmarker out of red tissue paper. When you look at it, remember me, your true friend, Diana Barry. My own darling Diana, of course I am not cross with you. You must obey your mother, but our spirits can still commune. Yours until death do us part, Anne, or Cordelia, Shirley. P.S. I shall sleep with your letter under my pillow tonight.
Anne Shirley, you are tardy. Perhaps you will be more punctual in the future if I have you sit with Gilbert Blythe, who is occasionally late himself.
I wish you'd
Billy,
finish
get
me
back.
that way.
Quiet, everyone. I must remind you, while it is still very early in the year, that you must study hard at all times. Whether you finish school at Avonlea this year, or the next, or beyond that, your ultimate goal is to pass the entrance examinations to Queen's Academy in Charlottetown. Now, I know some of you cannot afford to go to Queen's. Others may have parents who will not allow you to go. But for now, let us assume that someday you will all be taking those exams, and that you will be doing your best to pass them. Who knows? Perhaps one day, an Avonlea student may win the coveted Queen's Gold Medal, or better yet, the Avery Scholarship, highest of all scholastic honors in the Maritime Provinces. Now, work on your fractions.
Will you share our work, Mr. Phillips?
Later, Ruby. At the moment, I must tell Priscilla Andrews. She'll soon be taking the examinations herself.
And you actually get to sit by Gilbert Blythe. What kind of punishment is that?
The worst kind. Stop that!
Quiet, please. Miss Andrews, please concentrate.
Carrots. Carrots.
Dare you!
Anne Shirley, what is the meaning of this?
That's my fault, Mr. Phillips. I teased her.
I am sorry to see a pupil of mine displaying such a temper.
Please, don't take it out on her.
Anne Shirley needs to learn to control her temper. Now, you will stand in the corner and hold this above your head for all to see. Now, until I ring the dismissal bell, you may, if you have finished your fractions, talk quietly, very quietly, among yourselves.
Poor Anne. I can't bear to watch her humiliation.
Her face was so white, her freckles stayed out like little red spots.
I hope she didn't break Gilbert's brain. I'm serious.
I agree, Gilbert's the smartest student in school.
Anne looks so sad up there.
Well, it was her fault. She's too sensitive about her hair. Diana has black hair and Gilbert calls her a crow all the time.
There's a big difference between a crow and a carrot.
I figured you'd take her part twice, Sloan. Everybody knows you're dead gone on man anyway.
I am not.
Well, my mother said, your mother said, that You said Anne was the smartest person in school.
Well, she is. She's smarter than Gilbert.
Then why is she standing in the corner and he's not?
Well, I suppose Anne's somewhat smart. Being good looking is much better than being intelligent.
I think Joseph is dead gone into Charlie Sloane.
I'd rather be dead.
Quiet, please. It is now time for the dismissal bell. When it rings, march out orderly. Do not rush.
Anne, I'm sorry I made fun of your hair. Please don't be mad at me, please. Oh, here. Here's a candy heart for you. I brought it all the way back from New Brunswick.
I will never forgive you, Gilbert Blythe. Never. No, you mustn't try to speak to me, Diana. You must honor your mother's orders. Oh, I've been humiliated beyond belief. And look at this. Mr. Phillips left the E off my name. That settles it. I'm never coming to school again. No one, not even Marilla, can make me go. This means we won't see each other ever again. But in the years to come, thy memory will shine like a star over my lonely life. I read that somewhere. Wilt thou give me a lock of thy jet black tresses in parting to treasure forevermore? Now you must go, lest we be seen together. Henceforth we must be strangers, though my heart will ever be faithful to thee.
Marilla? Is Marilla ready?
She'll be down in a minute. She's just tending to Anne.
She's a little bit sick.
She is, probably over that list about quitting school. But I'm glad you took my advice and didn't make her go back. Anyway, she's not missing much. And Mr. Phillips is a terrible teacher. If his uncle was a trustee, he wouldn't have the job. But she's having leaves with Chrissy Andrews as Queens, if she passes the entrance exams.
Do you think Anne will ever want to go back to school again?
Of course. The less fuss made about it, the quicker she'll go.
Well, when she does, I'd like her to have a nice dress to wear, like the other girls do.
Matthew Cuthbert, for once I agree with you. The way Marilla dressed that child is positively ridiculous.
Maybe you could pick her out something over at Blair's in Carmody. I'll give it to her as a Christmas present, that way Marilla will have to let her wear it. Pick her out something real pretty,
If I can't find a like, I'll make it myself.
with them fluffy things on the sleeves, like the other girls wear.
Puffs, of course. I'll be the latest fashion.
Sorry to hold you up, Rachel.
Anne, come down and say goodbye to us. We'll be gone in a couple of days.
You haven't come with us, Matthew. Half the town's going. Might be your only chance to see the Mayor of Canada in person.
Matthew's not big on political rallies.
He's afraid I'll embarrass everyone when I ask the mayor why won't give women the vote.
Goodbye, Mrs. Lind. Marilla, have a nice trip to Charlottetown.
Lawful heart, child. What are you doing wearing that old granny cap? She doesn't have head lice, does she?
No lice. She's okay.
That's really... Come here, Anne. Let us see if your hair's turned auburn yet.
No, it's still red.
We better get going, Rachel. We've kept your husband waiting long enough. And you and Matthew take care of each other, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Come on, Marilla. Is that a long loose hair your coat? Lawful heart, it looks green!
Can't be, Rachel. There's no such thing as green hair.
There now. It'll be all right.
She saw the green hair. She'll spread it all over Avonlea.
She doesn't know where it came from.
The peddler told me that I would turn my hair black. I shouldn't have listened to him. He lied to me. But he sure told the truth when he said it wouldn't wash out.
Marilla did the right thing by cutting it off.
Right down to the roots.
It'll grow back.
Redder than ever, I'll bet.
Mr. Cuthbert,
That's me.
I'm Miss Susan Stacy.
Won't you sit down?
Oh, yes, thank you. Only for a little bit, though. I'm calling on several families today. Although, a number seem to be on their way to Charlottetown. You must be Anne. Yes, Miss Stacy. I've heard a lot about you. Good things, I might add. I'll come straight to my point. Mr. Cuthbert, it's possible the teaching position in Avonlea will become available again. Mr. Phillips is leaving? Oh, well, it's not definite, but I've been encouraged to apply. I'm from Montague, you see. I'm a Queen's graduate and a second runner-up for the Queen's Medal. And I might have gone in Avery had Queen's been awarded one year I graduated. I don't intend to boast, but merely to state my qualifications.
Well, you sound qualified to me.
Why don't you start right now?
Thank you for your votes of confidence. I like Avonlea, and I love to teach here. But I want to teach students with goals and ambitions beyond Avonlea. With the brightest and best wish to continue at Queen's or similar institution. With parents or guardians who would pay for their children's education at such a place. I certainly don't expect an answer from you now, but I would like you to think about it. If the opportunity arises, I'll call on you again.
Miss Stacy, I don't even go to school, but I might if you were the teacher.
Well, that won't be until next year. You miss a lot of your style, till then.
I have my reasons for not going.
Sure you do. But do those reasons outweigh your desire for knowledge and the dreams that knowledge can bring? I'm sorry, I overstepped my bounds. Good day, Mr. Cuthbert, and I enjoyed our visit. Hope to meet again.
I'd send you to a place like Queen's even if I had to hold the bank to do it.
Oh, Matthew.
But I guess we could scrape enough together without resorting to robbery. Of course, if you wanted to go to Queen's with your friend, you'd have to be getting back to school soon.
That man humiliated me. Everyone laughed at me.
I'd be mighty pleased if you passed them entrance examinations someday.
I bet you'd be even more pleased if I won that gold medal, or even the Avery Scholarship.
Be mighty proud, of course. But the main thing is that you just do your best, even when you don't feel like it. That'd make me the proudest.
I haven't read books in over a month. I hate geometry. I hate school. I hate Mr. Phillips. And I'm not going back. Anyway, everyone know I got my hair all cut off. Diana, did your mother say we could play together again?
Mother and father went to Charlottetown.
Diana, I'm overjoyed to see you, but you mustn't disobey your mother while she's gone.
It's Minnie May. She's awful sick. The French girl, Mary Jo, is staying with us. She says Minnie May has pneumonia and the croup. But Mary Jo doesn't know what to do, and I don't either.
You never took care of a young one before?
I have. At the orphanage, we had to take care of each other lots of times. I once helped a pair of twins through a horrible sick spell.
And you go with Diana, and I'll fetch the doctor in Avonlea.
But I think you went to Charlottetown like everybody else.
Matthew will find someone. I'll take this bottle of liquid cap in case you don't have any at home.
Hurry, Anne. Minnie May's coughing something terrible. She looks just awful. I'm afraid she may be dying.
We won't let her die. Come on.
I'll find a doctor if I have to go all the way to Carmody. Well, if I can't find a doctor, Anne will just have to handle things herself. The little girl's going to be okay.
stove. Thank you. Now, we're going to need some soft flannel cloths. Do you know where they are?
Yes. No, I don't know.
Look in the bottom drawer somewhere. Mothers keep things like that in bottom drawers.
Oh, Anne.
Don't cry, Diana. She's going to be fine. I've seen lots worse than this. Now go get some cloths.
Sorry.
She's sicker than anyone I've ever seen. Fever a mile high. Take this, Minnie May. Got to take all this medicine. Wake up, Minnie May. Got to get rid of that phlegm. This will make you cough it up. There. And again. You poor thing. What you're going through is far worse than getting your hair cut off, or studying geometry, or even losing your best friend. When this night is over, I'm going to put aside my petty pride and foolish vanity and go back to school. I'm going to pass these entrance examinations to Queen so Matthew and Marilla can be proud of me. The time for self-pity is over. First, Minnie May, we've got to get you through this awful crisis. Take some more of this.
Is she going to die?
Not if we do all we can and pray. I think there's a Bible verse that goes, God's in his heaven, all is right with the world. Keep saying that over and over. And get more cloths. Mary Jo, get more wood.